Greetings everyone, this is Kevin Sue and it's time to play Slay the Spire. It's also time to celebrate the 4th of July. Normally on Independence Day, Americans would go out and celebrate. We'd have picnics, hold parades, go to a baseball game, and of course, watch the fireworks. It's our way to celebrate the founding of the nation. Unfortunately, a lot of that might be toned down this year due to the virus, so we have to celebrate in other ways. And today, we're going to do that with Slay the Spire by doing a July 4th challenge. We're going to select any cards or any relics that are even remotely relatable to Independence Day, whether that means food or explosions, because of fireworks. Personally, I'm leaning towards explosions, but I guess we'll see. I mean, maybe we won't even get past the first boss again and that won't even be an option. Anyway, let's get started. So this time around, I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and do the Ironclad. I think he has a couple of explosion-like cards that might be more 4th of July or fireworks. So we'll see what we can do with that. Let's begin. Yep, we're going to try it again. Ooh, a random rare card. It could be the card that we want. Losing HP is lame, but it would allow us a chance to get the card we need. Gold. What's the map look like? Let's see, we want to try and hit as many elites as possible. I think we can only do 3. Yes, it looks like 3 is the maximum that we will be able to hit. And unfortunately, that means skipping some fires. So that might not necessarily be the easiest thing to do, though with the Ironclad we will be able to heal. So it's not quite as necessary to do so. Wow, that is a lot of enemies in the same path. I think we're going to try and see if we can get the rare card, see if we get anything 4th of July related. Next attack is played twice. Lose 1 HP and draw a card. Four damage to all enemies. Heal HP equal to unblocked damage. It is a healing card. Not that healing might be as necessary. But if we are going to try to aim for 3 bosses, then healing prior to reaching the end might be pretty important. Especially since we lost a lot of HP. Yeah, we go this direction. That's a lot of relics. I don't know if it's a lot of anything else. Hitting 2 merchants might not be the best idea, but it would preserve our hit points for the bosses. Yeah, this is a very simple early. We can always change our minds right here. Okay. Probably Brutality or Reaper then. I don't think double tap's gonna help us much. Also, I don't think losing hit points at the beginning would be good. This is basically a 4 healing card, 5 healing card with multiple enemies. That's even better. And it will remove itself from our deck. It's not great, but I think Brutality doesn't help us that much. So let's go with the Reaper. It's exhaust too, so that might help. Possibly. If we can block all the damage. See, that's the thing. I don't know if we can block all the damage. It may just not be worthwhile to play this because we don't have the energy. let's take it. Might be better to use it later. Okay, right started. Yep, and already we're going to take more damage than we're gonna want. Can only block 15 of this 18. We heal, so we can do that. We could just take 12. Take out that slime. Nah, let's see what we could do. Defend. Hope for a better turn next time. Yeah, there we go. See debuff. Then we could try and take this out. 612. Yeah, we could take it out with 3 strikes. There we go. Let's put the vulnerable on there. We're gonna take a lot more damage than we will like. Okay, can take out. Get some blocks on there, do the strike. Hey, we could heal. Won't do enough damage because we don't have vulnerable anymore. 12, I just needed one more strike. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Okay, let's just do 2 blocks and a strike. We'll get it the next time around. Okay, so maybe we're gonna take a lot of damage from this early on. That's not great. Well, we'll take it out now. Any July 4th themed cards here? Boomerang. Sword boomerang. Do we use boomerangs? Would you throw around a boomerang during a July 4th picnic? I always did like armaments. We don't have a lot of status cards. 3 damage to a random enemy 3 times. 4 times. Armaments may be good. Armaments, that's kind of like equipment, right? Equipment for going to war, the military. It's related to armor. Doesn't that also refer to explosions, right? Because of ammunition? Or is that different? Ah, well, I'm counting it. I'm counting it as a stretch. We're stretching, we're reaching. Ah, there it is. Combustion. Perfect, guys. July 4th. Anything else related? Metamorphosis. No butterflies on July 4th. Ooh, dramatic entrance. Always did like that one. Expensive, though. Cleave, headbutt, shrug it off. Bloodletting. Nope. Here we go. Combustion. Yes. Fireworks card. Perfect. Gaining energy is pretty nice. I think we save our money for the next merchant. See if we get any cards that might be more July 4th related. Face Trader, that is creepy. See, do you want to risk having a good face or a bad face? Honestly, this is July 4th. We're celebrating. We don't want to deal with this face stuff. We could lose hit points to get some gold since we're going to the merchant. So let's do that. You can touch. Touch, no trade. That is very creepy. This guy has no face. That's kind of... You know, this game is actually kind of disturbing when you think about it. I try not to think about it. I try not to think about it. Okay, so we got more gold this time. Hey, look, we can get combustion again, guys. We can get double combustion. That is very tempting at the moment. We can't buy any relics. We can remove cards. Madness, spot weakness. Shrug it off, searing blow, thunderclap. It's not really any thunder and lightning. It sounds like thunder, the booms of the explosions. So that could work. But I think if we're gonna go with explosions, fireworks, combustion, we're just gonna do it twice. Oh, we still have money. Oh, we could remove a card. I think that might be a good idea. If we're gonna go with double combustions, why don't we remove a strike? Because that tends to be pretty good. Yes, we'll get our combustions out there. We're gonna lose a lot of HP. But it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be entertaining. Look guys, double combustion right here. Can the defense? Can the blocks block damage? Nope. Good experiment though. Good experiment. We can block this damage. Yeah, let's try to block as much damage since we're going to take hit point damage anyway. Strike. Ooh, armaments. We can gain 5 block. Upgrade everything. Yeah, we're not gonna need the extra block. See, already fireworks, explosions are working out in our favor, guys. Prop's taking a lot of damage, though. Oh, did I miss a healing card? We could lose more hit points. We could just continually lose hit points. 12 damage for 2. Quite like that. I don't like any of these cards at the moment. Okay, let's say this. Ooh, this guy could do a lot of damage. But hey, you know what we have? Combustion. We could also heal on this guy. Explosion, maybe make him vulnerable. We're not gonna... Oh, maybe I could have upgraded the card before doing combustion. Well, that's my fault. What happens if you upgrade a bash? I think it's like 3 vulnerable. Yeah, 3 vulnerable. That's not a bad idea, but we can't play both of them. Play a defend afterwards. Let's heal. Whenever plays could get strengths. That's not great. We could probably gain more combustions. Get that power going. Yeah, let's try and take as little damage as possible. Okay, here we go. 0 cost cards. It's perfect. If we upgrade combustion, it's 7 damage. It's not perfect, but the armaments is 0. Wow, we got lucky here. 0 cost cards, which we'll have to play if we want to play combustion. How much defense is this going to give us? It's going to give us 15 block. Unfortunately, his strength's going to increase each time. I say we increase the combustion. That way we don't have to keep playing defenses. We'll play the combustion. We'll strike him down. Yeah, this is probably a bad idea, but... $16 damage. Lots of defenses. We can strike. We can bash him. Let's give him that vulnerable. Take that 9 damage. Try to get as much damage of that prevented as possible. It's gonna take 12 more damage next turn. I think we can do this. We'll upgrade one of these strikes. Doesn't really matter. There we go. Not as bad. Hey, look at this. We lose HP, we draw 3 cards. Which would probably happen at the end of our turn. So then we get 3 cards at our next turn. Wow. We'll figure that out. Well, 12 damage is nice, but the wound is not great. 8 damage to all enemies. We sort of have a... We sort of had a lot of AoE damage already. And then the armaments again, which is not bad. If I take it again, I can get rid of a defend next time. But I think honestly I skip. Try and get better cards in the deck. Yeah, Dead Adventurer. 25%. Those are good odds. 50%. Yeah, we could do it. Oh, okay. Well. Another elite boss fight. Combustion, though. We can do combustion. We got 2 blocks. Oh, we can heal. Yeah, none of these have block damage. Get it out now. Yeah, because we should probably try and get these down as soon as possible. So, there we go. 12 healing. Perfect. Still gonna take 10. Okay, now I kind of regret not having a lot of block. Will we be able to take out this sentry before it can attack again? There's always a chance. We're probably gonna need to heal after the next elite. I'm just saying, it's not looking great. Yeah, we will be able to take out this stuff. Fortunately, we're only going to... Okay, so we can take out both of them, I think. We just need to use this strike against that one, and this strike against this one. It'll do 10 damage. Perfect. 18 block. We're gonna have to remember that. Okay. Now you know, might think that that might be pretty easy to remember, but My memory is shot, guys. I don't have a great memory. I'm definitely going to forget about this. It's gonna be a good surprise, but it'll be something I forget. 10 damage for 1, that's not too bad. Better than an upgraded strike. The weak is interesting, and then... yeah, we don't have like a ton of attacked cards. We're gonna need more burst damage. I think we take Twin Strike just because we have to. We need the burst damage. Oh boy. $20 damage is not great. I got all my combusts in here and a defend. Oh. Take the damage. Let's try to avoid as much of that damage as possible. Yeah, I don't know if I can really do much here, but let's try and get that weak going. We'll upgrade the defend again. Oh! See? I told you I'd forget. Okay, let's get a combust going at least. Get just doing some damage. Didn't need all those defends. My fault, guys. My fault. Very unfortunate. Twin strikes. $15 damage again. It's not great. $11. Yeah, let's get all of that. $20 damage. And they get the vulnerable. Okay, here we go. We'll heal at least 3 hit points. We'll do 5 damage there. $20 damage. The dexterity is just terrible. Okay, if we do this defense and then we bash him, we're gonna die. Okay. I think I got a little too cocky there. Okay, well, let's try that again. Let's try that again. We definitely messed up. It was me, I messed up. We could have defeated it. I just needed to remember the... Oh, we're on level 3? Oh, let's change it to level 1. Look, I like challenging things as much as the next guy, but we need to... If we're doing these special challenges where we're doing all these sorts of crazy things, like selecting specific cards, then I'd rather do this on level 1, see how far we can get. Okay, so maybe that's why it wasn't my fault, guys. Things were just really hard. Yeah, I'm just gonna blame it on that. We're gonna do things better now. He's gonna get mad at us because we didn't get back to the. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do it this time. We can't even do 3 elites because they think that we're not worthy. Which might be valid. Might be a valid point. Okay, I think this left path looks pretty good. We're gonna get one of the keys early, so that's a solid move right there. Hit a couple of these question marks. Spread out evenly. Okay. Having 1 HP on these guys is not going to help us much. More hit points. Especially if we get more of those explosion cards. Oof, that was so lucky getting 2 of those. Maybe luck was not the right word to use, but I like to think so, yep. We're going to go ahead and trigger both of these. That explains why they struck so hard. It was just way too much damage. Speaking of way too much damage. Oh, we can just take out both of these. Yeah, this is much easier. Much easier. Oh, perfect. Given the amount of times that I die with these challenges, Fear in the Bottle, it's perfect. Oh, I like this. 0 cost card, weak. 12 damage, 2 weak. Oh, the Rupture would work out really well if we can get an explosion. Okay, it doesn't affect us now. We might not get explosion, but in the future, guys, Rupture. Also, you know, when a firework explodes, it ruptures, so it's kind of like that. Yeah, I say it counts. July 4th. Okay, sure, we can lose hit points. We have plenty of hit points. We can remove a card from our deck. I guess we remove a strike. Those generally are what you want to remove. I don't like curses. We're not going to hit a merchant anytime soon. No, we're going to walk away. Jawworm. Fortunately, we don't have 2 blocks. Could do the Rupture, but I think we'll just strike it. And then 3 strikes. Let's see. Yeah, we'll prevent the damage. Just little by little, whittling it down. Okay, here we go. We're gonna bash it, get that vulnerability in there. Okay, right when we needed the strikes. At least we're gonna be able to stop most of this damage. Here we go. Making good use of it. There, combust. Perfect. Perfect, we got one. I do generally like anger. This is pretty nice too, but we have to go with combust. Fireworks. Okay, let's see. Just get that vulnerable in there. We could do rupture. 1 defend and 1 strike. Yeah, we could take 1 hit point loss. That might be a mistake because of combustion. But slowly increasing strength, I like that. Can we take it down? Yeah. Perfect. Oh, another one. Upgrade all the cards in your hand. That could be very useful. I don't like wounds. Yeah, this helps. Just more energy. More energy if we upgrade it's free. Seeing red. Fireworks are red, some of them. Multicolored. We can use this to... We can go against the elite if we need healing, or we can try and upgrade a card. Upgrading Seeing Red makes it... I say we upgrade a card. Let's upgrade Rupture. We get free. Just play that whenever we get that. And then hit this elite. Okay, it's this guy again. We can do that. Seeing Red's not going to help us here. We don't need the defense. It's just strike, strike, strike. Fortunately, you couldn't get any of the skill cards out. We could upgrade these. Yeah, I say we go ahead and do that. 16 block. And a combustion. Yeah, that works. We'll be taking some damage. The Rupture. We have 3 HP. We're gonna need this block. We'll strike. We're gonna take some hit point damage, but that's... will help us. Get some more vulnerable on him. Two strength. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of, it's a big attack. Kinda wanna strike him, but... yeah, I think we just try to get him out as much as possible. I guess I could do 1 defend, yeah. We're gonna take a lot of damage. Molten Egg's pretty good. Upgraded attacks. Got a key. I don't like having a lot of strikes. Metallicize. Gain 3 block. It's not bad. It's a lot of power. It's kind of like just a real weak block. Might be pretty good given the fact that I seem to be very good at losing hit points. This is upgraded though. 10 damage for each card. Burst damage. It's like blowing up your cards, which is perfect. Fireworks. Let's do it. Okay. Wonder if we're gonna run into problems here. This guy splits. I can exhaust for 40 damage. Kinda wanna do it. Yeah, that seemed reasonable. These guys split again? No. I get Rupture for free. Do Combust, which may not be a great idea because I don't have the hit points to spare. Need one more damage on that. Unfortunately, we should do the block. Okay, these are all upgraded, so that's pretty good. We have a balance of cards, so I don't think Clash will be good. 10 damage for one is pretty good for our Pommel Strike. Draw 2 cards. Or 12 damage. Put a card from my discard on top of my draw pile. I think we go for the burst again. 12 damage. Just get as much damage as possible. Okay, do we skip this elite? Oh, shoot. I meant to unselect that. Well, I think we're just doing it. We're doing it live. Okay, this might not be so bad. Combust is going to work really well here. We have Rupture. Unfortunately, we don't have any defense at the moment. Let's try and take out this sentry first, before it tries to attack again. We're definitely going to need to block as much damage as possible, I think. Okay, so I can, as long as I have 2 cards, I can kill this sentry. Actually, can I do it? 117? Nope. I'm gonna need some energy. I think maybe I'll just strike one. It's 8 damage, 13, 2 strikes. No, I don't have the energy for this. Okay, we'll just do our best. Okay, I think we'll survive this. It's just... Oh, yeah, we're not gonna put the days on top of our draw pile. And then we get 2 blocks for that. I'm not gonna have a lot of hit points left, but we'll have something. Okay. Choose an attack. It's interesting. Fiend Fire, maybe? I don't know if I like that. Iron Wave. See, Inflame gives us strength, but we already have something that's strength. More block from armaments again. I'm thinking Iron Wave. Yeah, and then we put that at the front. We'll get the block and the damage. It's perfect. Solves everything. See if we get more explosion cards. Transform. That's always random. Upgrade. It's the one I really want to upgrade. I think I want to remove the strikes. Yeah, get these out. And of course, they're all attacking. Well, I do have Iron Wave. Probably do 7 damage to the weakest one. Okay, I can block all the damage, and I don't have to remember about the wheel. I do have to remember about this fan, though. They're attacking again? Jeez Louise. What can I do? Well, I can take out one with a strike. So that's nice. And I could take out another with Fiend Fire. I can also block 5 damage and deal 12. I think we just take one out. We're gonna take 5 damage anyway. I think we don't play Combust in this situation. I know we like fireworks. But we can defeat this without it. Theoretically. Gotta preserve our hit points. Okay, what do we got here? Rampage. Ooh, Rampage. Pretty good. We're already getting strength. I think we go with Rampage. We just need more burst damage. Just gotta last. Oh, but we have some potions. Okay, so I think we get rid of one of these. And then we keep varying. I like energy. Let's discard. We'll get the blood potion. We'll drink that. This might be a good combo with the energy potion. Okay, actually, we're doing pretty good so far. There we go. We got some block there. 12. We can take 1 damage. We could take 1 damage. We don't need that 1 hit point. We don't have any. Do 40 damage though. Perfect. Hey, look, a speed potion. Can't drink anything. Okay, at this point we actually have a lot of burst, but Twin Strike would be pretty good because of our strength. But I think we skip it. Okay, we made it. Slime boss. That means we're gonna have lots of division. Let's play it safe. We're gonna rest. Yep, this guy's just gonna divide in that craziness. Well, I can play that card. The Iron Wave. We'll get the combustion going. We'll strike that. We don't need any potions yet. Might want to try and play one just to get rid of it. Lots of slime cards. I like having the vulnerable there. I don't think we want to use this yet. We'll... maybe when we get closer to 70. Ooh, 35 damage. That's a lot. Gonna take 20 of that. We can do 18 damage for each card exhausted. 36.72. I think we take it. Yeah. See, that's 23. Forces him to divide. 23 HP. Oh, 18 HP, right? Because we still have that thing. And these are going to divide again. I think we need to bring them all down to half, though. I think we could probably do it. Probably eliminate one, actually. Oh, I don't have the energy for it. Oh, well, that was my fault. I think I could just end my turn, right? Deals 5 damage to all enemies. Fireworks. Bang. See, guys, I'm not as bad as this game as everyone believes me to be, including myself. Any fireworks like? Feed? It's kind of like going to the barbecue. Don't know what he's eating. Doesn't quite look good. Here's that Reaper again, healing the damage. Not bad for our build, which seems to be about losing HP as much as possible. Both are about HP. I think feeding fits our July 4th theme. Barbecues, picnics. Let's go with that. Maybe we'll make use of that. Any of these are July 4th related? Can no longer gain gold. Well, wounds are not great, so it's really interesting how these are all good, but they also have problems. I like gold. Gold might be very useful. I don't think we're going to have much of this deck going through 6 cards, so let's go with the Velvet Choker. Unfortunately, none of those really kind of reminded me of the 4th of July. You could say maybe like this is like Independence Day or anti-Independence Day, I should say, but I think that's a stretch. You know, the entire challenge is kind of a stretch. But we did it. We made it to Act 2. Looks like we can go this route and get 3 elites. Which 3 do we get? Probably this route. Get as many of these unknown chances as possible. I know we don't hit any of those merchants, which is kind of unfortunate. But I do like the events. I think the events really add a lot of flavor to this game. And honestly, going through all of these guys before some elites, it's not quite appealing. Okay. This defensive guy. 7 damage. It's more than the other guys. Put Iron Wave again. Oh, right. I have more energy now. I forgot about that. Playing 3 attacks might be able to mean we get more block. Or we can get Rupture. Do 40 damage, but... just the artifact. Do I want to use this up? Or save it? Let's save it. I think we can save it. 20 damage isn't cool. I want to play all these cards. Oh, I can. Don't want to really take all that damage though. Get some energy. We'll play the Snecko. Some more defenses. Six cards per turn. Okay. It did come back to bite us. It's gonna be a lot of damage. I'll have to play those defense cards. It's really unfortunate. Oh, and I did not get feed. I will get feed, though. How close can I get to killing it without actually killing it? Pretty close. Not gonna do enough damage, but I could just take out some of the armor, and then I think this would do it. There we go, perfect. Hey, we replace our potion back. Okay, anything here? 1 week to all enemies for 0 cost. It's not terrible. Nope, nope. I like this. Does it clog up my deck? Well, it's not gonna cost me anything. Might clog up my deck. It does exhaust. What boss am I facing? The champ? I don't know. It's not 4th of July related though, so I think I'll just skip it. Not that that's like a good criteria for strategy. I think our 4th of July thing is working well. Would have been really useful now, that card. Attack everything. We can rupture this. I'll use the block, but I don't think I see... Maybe if we do... Yeah, we need to do 3 attacks. 1... 12... Well, I can bash it. 9 damage. Put the Iron Wave back again. That's a lot of damage. I can get 10 block and get 14 block. I think I have to Fiend Fire. Oh, but I already... Yeah, it's not gonna work. Okay. We will... just have to take it. I think we just take out this guy. This is unfortunate. We got a lot of block though, so that's not too bad. We'll combust. We'll play 2 strengths. And then we'll do 6 damage. Just gonna take 5. $17 damage is pretty good. Unfortunately, it's gonna be reduced by half. I don't think it'll matter. $15 damage. 15 damage is a lot. 6 damage per each card. I think that's enough. Strength. This might be really useful, because we're gonna get so much strength from that combo if we get it out. Exhausting all the non-attack cards. 22 damage is pretty good. Because even if strength is 1, that means that's 5 damage. I think we go with it. It's not quite a strength build, but we kind of have one. Oh, this is pretty good too. Look for that. Because we're going to lose a lot of HP. Like at least 3. And then it'll be 0. But I think we're going to do more damage with Heavy Blade. Yeah, but this will be a very cheap card. Practically free damage. Ooh. Heavy Blade's more common, so... 2... 10... 10, 24. Even just 2 strength would makes it. I think we go with that. Maybe we'll get Heavy Blade again. Ugh, a monster. 21 damage. If we do 7 attacks, we're gonna get 4 more block. I need to play both Bash and that. Kinda want my combustion though. We'll also play Feed. Yeah, let's try and take out as much damage as possible. Yeah, look, it's already free. We lost too much hit points. It's really unfortunate. We might have taken too much damage for this one guy here. 40. Well, I need to play attack to gain 3 blocks. Pretty good. Rage, Pommel Strike. But I think we have to go with Shockwave, guys. And now I know you're thinking, this is not optimal for our deck. But when a firework explodes, you kind of feel the shockwave. You definitely hear it, and that's the motion of the explosion. But sometimes you feel the burst. Depends on how close you are. All I'm saying is, this is our theme. We have to go with Shockwave. It's an upgraded skill too, so that's pretty good. We could get bitten and lose a lot of hit points. It deals 7 damage, but we're gonna get 5 bites. We already took out 3 of our strikes. Healing 2 hit points? It's kind of useful, actually. We would have to play this at least 14 times to make it worthwhile, in addition to our lost max hit points. Which isn't great, but the healing is nice. And you can heal a lot. Do we want to become a vampire? No, we don't need it. No vampires on Independence Day. We have 406. We're not gonna lose all our gold. Alright, I lose potions and lose all our gold. Jerks. Stealing our money. Might want to use some potions, honestly. Just because we, what can we do here? Could do 20 damage to someone. Yeah, let's use a potion. Actually, am I coming up on a elite? Yeah, next boss fight will be an elite. Might be okay for now. Let's do it. Gain energy. Gain block. Can exhaust my skill cards. I think we'll just gain block. Take out one of these guys. We'll do combustion. Iron wave. Yeah, we can probably take out this guy. Oh, maybe we didn't need the use of potion. Yeah, especially if I use Fiend Fire. Oh, that's not bad. That'll reduce some damage. Can I take one of them out? If I had some more energy? 12, that'd be 9, 9, 18, 26 damage, plus the 5. I think I'll be short. 31 damage. That's unfortunate. Well, let's try and reduce as much damage as possible. It's unfortunate. I might be able to use feed though. That heals a little bit. It's not great. Oh, now I get my defenses. We're kind of going into this next fight with a little bit less hit points than I'd like. Well, we do get a relic, a red mask. It's not too bad. We replaced the attack potion, so good thing we used it. Oh, perfect. We can get Flex. Flex will be really useful, because we have this strength build kind of going on. Oh boy. Stabby McStabface. Well, I can block the initial damage, so maybe I could wait for a vulnerable on that. Yeah, we can hold off on the... Oh, I can get rid of the strikes for 20 damage. Yeah, let's do that. Perfect. Okay, now might be a good time to have some energy. Okay, we're gonna make that vulnerable. And then we're going to... Yeah, we need to prevent as much damage as possible. Could attack though, take advantage of the vulnerable. Okay, I have time. Maybe I don't have time. This thing is doing a lot of damage. Okay, we're gonna combust. Now we're going to take an attack potion. Rampage. I think we do twin strikes because we have the damage. This will be 22 damage. This will be 24 damage even though it costs everything. Oh boy, it's gonna hurt. Okay. We'll survive. I just think we'll It'll just hurt. We'll flex. We'll do 10 damage. Blood for blood. Okay. We made it. Oh, more healing. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I think this deck kind of really plays loose with hit points. Now a lot of block. Wounds into your hand gain 15 block. It's nice, but no. Wow, 3 damage for enemy 4 times with the strength build. That's 12 damage normally. But it can go on to like 4 damage is 16 or well, let's take it. Let's clog up my deck even more. 50% chance, 50%. Okay, unfortunately, we're not cursed. Hey, start with 10 block, guys. That could be very important. Maybe I shouldn't have gone this way. Well, we are going to get a lot of block initially. In fact, I don't even need to play this card. Do Combust and Blood for Blood. Take out one of these guys. I think that's what I wanted to do. Take out the 22. We don't need to take either one of them. But probably better to take them out. It's gonna summon minions. We'll flex. We'll rupture. I don't have enough damage. I'll take that out. That's really unfortunate. And he's gonna do 27 damage? Jeez Louise. It's pretty cool. Let's take out this wizard. What do we put on top of our draw pile? That's a lot of damage. Doesn't work on a minion. $24 damage. Giving me both of these cards. Might have to. This damage is ridiculous. Oh, we're not gonna make it, are we? $27. I think that didn't strike where we needed to strike. Oh, we have that potion still. Okay, so the second minion will kill me. And then I get 30% of my max HP. If I block, if I use a defend, then it'll be the last guy. Yeah, we need as much HP as possible. Let's see if we can kill that guy next turn. Okay. Perfect, perfect. Perfect run. No problems. Okay, the boot's not that great. Uppercut. Headbutt. Okay, so the challenge is that we have to stick to the theme, and unfortunately I think that means shockwave. We already have a shockwave. We don't need multiple shockwaves. Yeah, I'm gonna skip it. Yeah, we're this is not a violation of the rule. There's no rules. I mean, there is a rule. Just we're gonna be fine. We're not gonna play 10 cards because we have the Velvet Choker. So we're just gonna get the key. 2 keys down. See, we're gonna Slay the Spire. Perfect. We're definitely going to rest, I think. Yeah, who knows what we're gonna come across next. A lot of fires on this run, so that's really useful. Yeah, that's exactly what we need. More curses. And losing hit points. At this point, we might be spending our hit points like crazy. Upgrading a card in our deck would be pretty useful. Combustion, maybe? Bigger Boom? Bash? Let's upgrade the Rise. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Probably Combustion. Get the better fireworks. I'm in favor of that. $28. So that'd be 78 down. Yeah, we should probably rest. We lost our backup potion. Oh, stab guy. I don't know if our deck is better now. I think we have to use feed. Just get as much damage on this as possible. Oh, we do get that block at the beginning. Yep. That's that helped us out a lot. I think we get as much block as possible. Could make it vulnerable, or I could exhaust these cards. Get 20 damage on it. I think I'll get more damage on it with the vulnerability. And there's that wound. Combustion. Flex. Play the one defense card we have. Okay, and then what do we want to stick on top of our deck? Fiendfire? What's gonna come up? Maybe more block. I don't like those wounds. Okay, we're gonna do that. Blood for blood. We can shockwave this. Okay. Better than last time, I think. Rampage. Strike. This is really unfortunate. Oh, well, no, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get more gold. Next time we visit a shop is gonna be quite the spending spree. Dexterity potion, that'll be useful. We don't really exhaust a lot of cards. Maybe once or twice. I'm gonna skip that. Okay. Just one more encounter. Just one more encounter each time. We could probably save the feed. Probably should. It's unfortunate. Okay, that's a lot of damage. This is gonna hurt. No defenses. I think I need to add more block to my deck. We can put the flex and the combust in there. And I'll take it out. We can skip the shockwave. I think the shockwave might be pretty important. Let's take out the mystic. We'll throw in the rampage. We'll shockwave him. He's still doing a lot of damage. It's really kind of unfortunate. We've got some block going, but we're going to need to heal next turn. Let's see if I can get feed. Come on. Ugh. How much of this can I block? Not enough to be worthwhile. Two damage 5 times exhaust. It's another strength card. Might need more block though. Definitely need more block. Definitely need to rest. Okay. Okay, let's do this. The champ. We can do this. Get past Act 2. Good thoughts. Good thoughts. Let's get some damage on it initially. Get as much damage. Okay. Okay. How can we never get those power cards? What happens when we... Okay, so that's pretty useful. Do I need the energy? Do I want a Fiend Fire? Do 30 damage. I'll get rid of armaments. Now let's do it. Let's get that. Okay, 10 damage. No. No block. No block. Get bashed though. We'll get that vulnerable. Oh, we do have vulnerable already. It's 18 or 24 damage. I do have strength, so this is actually 15, 12, 27, 36. Actually, this is better regardless. Just leave it more vulnerable, but we're still going to take 10 damage. Well, here's the combustion. These are defenses. Yeah, we're going to put rampage again. Maybe I should put my defenses in the front. Rampage, White Boomerang, Strike. Okay, halfway there. Halfway there, that's not bad. Keeps buffing himself, that's not great. Probably need a defense. Well, I do like having more rampage. Yeah, let's get that rampage back up there. Yeah, 60 damage. Okay, we're gonna just... We're not gonna risk it. We're gonna get as much block as possible. 26. Okay, so we're gonna take 30 hit points. Okay. Okay. Lots of strength. Ward Boomerang. Okay, I think we got this. 8 hit points, guys. 8 hit points. Oh, that's really close. We did it. Perfect. Well, there's block. Exhaust though, but it's perfect. It's block. But 4th of July, I think it's one of these two. Either the Fiend Fire Explosions or Feed. And I think between the two we go with Feed. We need more health. Sacred Bark. Effectiveness of Potions that we do not have. Remove 2 cards from our deck, it's not bad. Or Snake Eye. I believe this is actually a pretty good card, artifact, relic to have. I personally don't like to use it. Because then all the cards are just randomized, but it could allow us to play our things better. Also, what would I remove? More strikes? Which wouldn't be too terrible. I have a lot of strikes in this deck. I don't like Sneko Eye. Also, most of my cards are pretty cheap. Built it that way. Let's birdcage this. Strike 1 and strike 2. Okay. Awakened one. We can do this. Might want to spend our money at some point. We do have a lot of it. But as usual, let's aim for the elites. I think we can get 3. There's a nice merchant right there. So we will hit a merchant at the end there. And if we get past the awakened one, we'll hit the merchants again. So I think we can do either 2 elites here. And I think we go this path. And the reason is this extra fire. So that's going to give us 4 fires, 3 elites. It's pretty useful. Yeah, okay, sure. We'll get more merchants in there, more chances to get cards we want, or relics we want. We have a lot of gold. Okay, a lot of merchants this time, so we can also remove the last strike. Yeah, I like this path. Orb Walker, we can do this. Gain 3 strength. Okay, I think this is one of those where we have to. We have 2 feed cards. So I can use one of these up. Seeing red has become kind of a dead card in my deck. Might be something I want to remove later. There's the feed. .24 damage, and then raise my HP. Perfect. Could get another Iron Wave. Yeah, let's do that. Or 9 block. I want something with a lot of block. 5 block's not great. I think we'll skip for now. Hopefully we come across something better. Okay. Huh. More energy at the beginning. That's pretty good. That might be really useful. Regal Pillow. We can play status cards. Oh, can we remove that curse? Maybe I should have removed that one. Oh, okay. That one I should have removed instead of strike. Okay, that's much better. We did that. Limit break. Doubling our strength. It's pretty good. Thunderclap. Is that's not really like... Cleave, we don't need. Fortunately, it's not upgraded because it'll exhaust, but still pretty good card. I do think we take the Regal Pillow for the rest. I like this, but we aren't really doing a... We don't need a lot of energy. I think we see what the next merchant has. Let's touch the Tesseract. We could add colorless cards to our deck. We don't need any hit points, guys, right? We just got the pillow. Yeah, let's see what we can get here. Deal damage equal to the number of cards in your draw pile. It's gonna be pretty low. I like these zero cost cards. Yeah, let's get Master Strategy. It's basically a free card. Probably Secret Technique. These just won't clog on my deck, right? Because they just let me get the cards I want. Not any skills I really want though, right? Block. Probably block. Ooh, doubling the strength. Yeah, Secret Technique. Do Secret Technique again, or Dark Shackles. Losing nice strength this turn. $15 strength. It's pretty good. Yeah, let's make her deck efficient. We'll just Secret Technique it. Oh wow, we got the one we got for the Ironclad. It's really sad. I think this is the Ironclad anyway. Okay, Merchant again. Hey, shuffle. Block. 3 damage to all enemies. Dig for relics at rest sites. And after we got the Regal Pillow too, that's really unfortunate. Another combust, guys. Perfect. Perfect. Fireworks. 4th of July. America. We have to buy this one. Fireworks, right? Another explosion card. The bomb. Okay, looks like we're buying 2 cards. Okay, we don't have enough to buy any of this other stuff, unfortunately. But you know, we had to do it. We had to do it. Yeah, let's get rid of Seeing Red. I think it's not important. Oh wait, we have 1 more strike. Let's get rid of that last strike. There, we got rid of all our strikes. So that was worthwhile. We increased our fireworks capacity by significant amounts. Hey, you know, the bomb would be really useful here. Okay, we're gonna need healing. I have to kill these all generally at the same time. It's really unfortunate. Could do the bomb. Kind of want to do it. Let's do it. 40 damage to all enemies. Okay, and then 14 damage. Any skills in here that allow me to do anything. Armaments, upgrade a card. Guess I could have had that. I kind of want to use, not use feed. And perfect all damage. Let's save it. Okay, we're gonna definitely need some defense here. What if I could take out one of these? Okay, I can only play 6 cards. So let's at least get the block. Okay, I need to think about this. I can make my 8 strength 16. 16, 20, 36, 20. Will I have enough energy? I have 7 cards in my hand. I can only see 6, including seeing red. Wow, this is... I can do 40 damage between the 2 of these. I don't think I can. What if I had only 4 strength? 16, 12, 16, 32, 44. I'd be short. Okay, might as well. Get what we can in here. We'll double that strength to 8. Can only play 2 more cards. Let's just get these all down then. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we can get some more hit points on that. Eh, 40 damage. Can I kill something? I didn't do anything because these guys are all going to... I think I messed up because this is only gonna do, yep. My bad, guys. Ah. Nope, we're gonna skip all these. I do like the 20 block though. The wounds aren't great, but 20 block is pretty solid for 1. We'll take it. this guy. This guy. Okay. We can say master a strategy for next time. Okay, 13 damage. What can we do here? We do 40 damage. I think we put the vulnerability on there. Well, we got that at least. Secret technique, master strategy, 20 block. Yeah, let's go ahead and draw 3 more cards. Okay, so we can at least get the rupture in there. Do 22 damage. Oh, maybe I should have played more secret techniques. Yeah, probably. Could have gone... I really played 3 cards. Could have played the bomb. Probably should have played the bomb. It's not looking good. I don't think we're doing enough damage to this guy. $22. 22 is rough. How much block can we put in here? Can I get some more block? Nope. Do more damage though. Okay, what can we do here? How much strength do I have? Do that. I can double the strength. I can get 20 block. That's pretty useful. And then I could put that card we just threw on. Okay. I can get more block. $31 for every 4 cell. This should do it actually. Okay. Hey, look, we get more potions. Okay, good thing there's so many fires. We're definitely going to rest a lot more. So, we're gonna get 45. Perfect. Okay, what can we do here? Well, we got Rupture. We got 2 secret techniques. So we could use it to get some interesting... We could do the flex limit break strategy with the secret techniques, which I think I like that idea. We'll get the upgraded flex. We'll get limit break. We'll take out the higher one. Then we'll end our turn. Too many minions. There's another flex. Yeah, I think we're gonna need the 20 block. Kinda wanna do a vulnerable on something. Probably this thing. And then if we could ward boomerang, hopefully it hits the right thing, which it doesn't. It's not good. It's a lot of damage. That's a lot of defenses, but it's not what we need. Okay, let's reduce that. Let's take out... this thing. Let's get as much blocks as possible. See if they'll summon next turn. Okay, there we go. There's our combustions. We can upgrade one of those combustions. We'll play both of them and then we'll rampage this. So it's 14 damage at the end of each turn. It's not too bad. Yeah, I think we can kill it before the vulnerable runs out. And then we'll bash that, and I'll take care of that. 5 hit points left, though. Let's increase our... Three hit points. Okay, we can take out Snake Lady. We're really cutting these close. I think we have to take it, guys. It's just another combust. Even though it might be better to get blocks. Even though it might be better to get pummel. Fireworks. This is the last chance we have to get the key, isn't it? Oh wait, no, we have to do the rest site. Oh yes, we definitely need a power. We definitely need... Do we want to gain strength every time, or do we want to start doing damage to everything? This is useless without this. I think we start doing damage first. Okay, we're definitely going to need a rest. I like how that practically heals half our hit points. Okay, I think this is the last merchant. Oh, that's interesting. We do have potion slots. Oh, another rupture. Could do that. Could remove a card. I say we get 5 potions. Just make use of the potion belt. Maybe we'll get one of those don't die potions. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have any money for anything else. I think that worked out well. Do we rest? 45. Yeah, I think we rest, and then we'll just recall the last one. No matter what that is. I think we use as many potions. We use at least one here, I think. And then the rest on the awakened one. Okay. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We got the combustion. Nope, nope, dupe, nah. Yep, yep. Over here. And then this is 45 damage. That's too much damage. How much block is this gonna give me? 17? 17 block? Could drink another one. Okay, that's pretty good. Ugh, all that damage. Unfortunately, we're not getting the cards we need. Could exhaust all these cards, but I think I need half of them. Then it does 33 damage again. Jeez Louise. Okay, we're just gonna have to use this early, I think. We just do 20 damage. Yeah, this will be fine. It'll take care of itself. Upgrade 2 random skills. Let's see if I have any skills I want to add. Nope, I already have something that gains strength. Attack, exhaust one card, draw 2 cards. It's not terrible, but I don't think it's useful. Okay. Perfect. It's pretty useful. I don't have the HP for this. Yeah, I need to save it for the final boss. As much as I'd like to. Because I need to get the key. Okay. We're gonna use all our potions on this. What happens if those cards are upgraded? They don't have the exhaust, they lose the exhaust status? Any skills in here that I'd want? No. Fortunately, this is a power deck. Okay, so that's gonna be... 10 HP each turn is rough. Yeah, let's get both flexes. We can take out this one. Let's do damage here. We'll defend. We'll use this. Okay, we can save that. Okay. Yeah, let's get this regen going. Five block. Unfortunately, we're going to have a lot of power cards played. So that's going to take care of this guy. What do I want on the top of this deck here? Word Boomerang. I don't have any cards to... I think we'll use this. Okay. Get as much strength in there as possible. It's already vulnerable. Okay, maybe I didn't need one of those. Right, it awakens. I forgot about that. I might have messed up. What cards did I burn? That's a lot of my defense right there. This might be the end. I think this is the end. Well, it didn't matter anyway if I used those cards or not. Looks like we didn't quite make it, but pretty far. That's pretty good for a challenge. For a challenge with fireworks and 4th of July, I'd say we did pretty well. Better than our first attempt. Of course, that was 3rd Ascension or whatever. So, yeah. Oh well, next time. What did I score? 701? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Well, everyone, thank you very much for joining me for this Slay the Spire challenge. I hope that you have a happy and excellent 4th of July. If you're watching this after the 4th of July, I hope you had an excellent 4th of July. Ate lots of good food. Maybe saw fireworks on TV. I'm sure that's on there somewhere. If you're lucky, maybe you even saw it in person. Or from social distancing within a car. Whatever the case, I hope you had fun and enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Farewell.